back to Nick's Adventrex. I am driving on Nevada 160, otherwise known as Blue Diamond Highway, headed in the direction of Pahrump, but I'm not actually going to Pahrump. I'm going to Tecopa. Yep, I am headed back to Tecopa because I heard on the radio a few weeks ago about a fundraiser for their fire department, and I thought I'd go and check it out. So what I'm going to do is camp, try and find some BLM land. I'm actually getting kind of a late start, so hopefully I can find a place before the sun goes down. I should get to Tecopa with an hour of sunlight before the sun sets. So hopefully that'll be enough. I know that there's lots of BLM land, and I do have the Onyx app, so that tells me what land is private and what land is public, or rather BLM land. So yeah, that's where I'm headed right now. Still on Nevada 160, but I'm about to make a, I don't know, in a few miles, I'll be making a left onto Tecopa Road. So what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to camp in my car. I've got my the back seats all folded down. I'm in the RAV4. I have a RAV4. My husband has a Jeep Rubicon. So my RAV4, I've got an inflatable mattress back there, and I also have a Thule box on top so that I can put all my junk and stuff up there and have more room inside the car. So I'm excited to see what it's going to be like to camp out there. It should be nice and peaceful. Hopefully get a lot of stars too. Once again, let me apologize for the scratch on my lens. I did not notice that until I got back home and started editing the video. It's frustrating me to no end. All right, we are on Tecopa Road, and that's about the halfway point for me from my house to get to Tecopa. It's about an hour, and then once I get off of Nevada 160 onto Tecopa Road, it's about another half hour. Just crossed over the state line, which puts us in Inyo County. Also, I will mention that after I heard about this event in Tecopa on the radio, the Southeastern Inyo Desert Arts Festival, which is a fundraiser for the Southern Inyo Fire Protection District, I also saw a video from Wonder Hussy talking about the event, so I'm sure there will be other tubers heading out that way. I really do love this drive on the old Spanish trail that takes you to Tecopa. The last time I drove it, I was amazed at the amount of traffic I saw coming from the opposite direction. But this time, it truly was a deserted desert highway experience, calm and also bursting with colorful wildflowers just beginning to bloom. Well, it looks like I found the popular camping spot. Okay, well, I found a spot, and the view is amazing, amazing. Wrong glasses. Okay, that's better. So I made it to Tecopa, and I found a camping spot pretty quickly, like right off the bat, because I used my Onyx app to find BLM land, and I got my camping buddy with me. I'm glad that I did it before the sunset, because I get really, really frustrated trying to set up camp when there's no lights. So, I mean, that's my tip to you. If you want to start camping, one of the things that makes it a much more pleasurable experience, at least for me, is getting to where I'm going to camp and getting everything organized. Well, somewhat organized. I'm not really that organized, but know where everything is before I settle in and start relaxing and drinking, because this screws with this. And then, if I'm drinking while I'm trying to organize and put stuff away, blah, 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 and I forget in the middle of the night and I have like a panic attack. Right, exactly. So I didn't spend any time trying to come up with some sort of elaborate, wonderful camping meal. As most people who do this type of YouTubing do, they have like the beautiful photography of steaks. I try to do that, or whatever you're making. But tonight will be food in a bag. So I just brought one of those little, through hiker, little tiny stoves. You heat up the water, you pour the water in the bag, let it sit for a couple minutes, boom, you have a meal. I have that for both dinner and breakfast. The place that I'm at, it's not really that secluded. There's an RV not too far, a few yards away from me, and then there's some more RVs that are a little further back, and I can hear their generator going. I know that probably bothers a lot of people, but it doesn't bother me that much. Just because I haven't really done a lot of solo camping, so there's a part of me that wants to have that security blanket of people around. So yeah, there's quite a number of people over there, and on the road I am on, the dirt road, it's a BLM road, I've seen a number of people pass by. And also I can see a bunch of RVs across the way. I think it might be one of the many RV camping places in Tecopa. It's a good spot, and I'm hoping to get up early and see the festivities. Anyway, the sun is going down and it is beautiful. Well, I guess it's time to make some dinner. Food in a bag. Well, I think my dinner might be done, as in ready to eat. It smells really good. Looks like a vegetarian Indian meal with chickpeas and stuff. Not bad. Ooh, it's got a little kick to it. It's good. But I have something that'll make it better. Hold on. A little bit of Firefly Ridge. Cheap Chardonnay pairs very well with this Indian dish in a bag. Yum. This dish is really spicy. It has a lot of kick to it. I think this came from REI. I think this was in their gourmet food in a bag section. It's really good. It's really nice out here. It's so peaceful. It's so quiet. It's making my nose run. I need more wine. So the goal is to get up early. I like to wake up early, get my coffee, and then head into the town of Tecopa and see all the festivities. All right, well, we are tucked in and we're gonna go to sleep. Woke up early before the sun, and it's just a little bit before 8, and I'm gonna head into Tecopa and try and find where the center of all of the volunteer firefighter fundraising activity is. Desert Arts South Inyo Fire Department Festival. Okay, so it's right here on the right.
He's always. I can't remember. I was ready to say, buddy.
He loves big dogs. He really does.
She thinks she's a little dog.
Oh, I know. Oh no, see that's past the crowbar.
Oh my goodness. Hi. Oh, you guys are so sweet. The festival was an eclectic mix of artistic vendors, from people who made art to sell to people who were performance artists, as well as a drum circle that visitors could participate in. And, of course, Wonder Hussy, who I believe was the MC of the event, was there as well. While I did not get video of her except in passing, I did meet her and had a good conversation with her about various subjects, including the lack of cell phone signal in Tecopa. Yeah, there's no signal at all. Nothing. While at the festival, my mission was to experience my second of 3 beer stops in Tecopa. The first happened in my first Tecopa Hot Springs video when I visited Death Valley Brewing Company. This stop takes me to Steaks and Beer, which was on the premises of the festival. Here, Gandalf and I enjoyed some shade. I sipped on an IPA and took advantage of Steaks and Beer's customer Wi-Fi. On a whim, it originally wasn't part of my itinerary. I felt the need to experience the China Ranch Date Farm, and I am so glad that I did. Oh my! My phone actually has 1 bar of LTE over here. Oh, fun. 1-lane road. Please. The road to get to China Ranch Date Farm is exciting, to say the least. Holy moly. It is a steep gravel road that takes you through a Star Wars-esque box canyon. This is definitely an adventure. Oh my god, look at this. I feel like there's going to be like some Tuscan raiders that ambush me here. This is crazy. China Ranch. This just is so surreal to see all of this lush green foliage in the midst of all this sand, dirt. restaurant. I didn't spend too much time here, just popped into the gift shop to buy some dates and one of their famous date shakes. But I feel a dedicated adventure to this place is definitely in my future.
So it's a date shake. It's a date shake, but it tastes like vanilla. With little flecks of dates in it. See? Kind of reminds me of butter pecan.
My car's GoPros weren't picking up the wildflower colors too well, but here at China Ranch, they were on full, glorious display. I went to the date ranch. That ate up some time. Now I'm headed back to Tecopa Brewing because I am determined to try their beers. So I've had a beer at Death Valley Brewing here in Tecopa, and I've had a beer at Steaks and Beer, and now it's time to check off the third one, which is Tecopa Brewing. They say they open at noon. It's now 11:56, so we are on our way. Okay, there are people parked there, and there's an open sign, so Tecopa Brewing is also a barbecue joint, so on this stop I partook in their double IPA, which goes by the name of War Eagle, and indulged in their brisket sandwich. And let me tell you, the smells here were divine. Thanks for joining me on my second trip to Tecopa, my first time camping in Tecopa, my first visit to China Ranch Date Farm, and this adventure to the Southeastern Inyo Desert Arts Festival and fundraiser for their fire department. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, and if you're not already, please hit that subscribe button. Truly, every subscription means a lot to me and my little channel. And don't forget to hit the bell to be notified of future videos I put out. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next adventure.